See, we got to take responsibility for what we can do to change our disposition. We got to take responsibility for that. You can't rely on somebody else to change your disposition, right? Don't blame somebody else for being a liar or a cheater or a thief. What can you do? Love honesty, but damn, sometimes it hurts. Yeah. What can you do in order to create a better environment or disposition for yourself? And, you know, if somebody lies to you, don't be so quick to jump down their throat. Really ask them the question. Because if that person lied to you, y'all ain't giving me no hearts, but that's okay. If a person is lying to you, they are also communicating another message, which then, and the message is, I'm not comfortable with giving you the truth. And so if they're communicating that they're not comfortable with giving you the truth, now let's find out why. If they're not comfortable with giving you the truth because they just downright coward, like you've done everything within your power. You've made it all, you've done everything to make it the best environment for the truth as possible. You don't fly off at the handle. You think before you act. You're not over emotional. You're in control. You're doing your part to make a great environment for the truth. And this person's still lying. Then you just might be with somebody who just literally can't help themselves. And then you got to ask yourself the question, is this something that I can handle? Is this something that I necessarily should handle? A lot of times we accept in things that we don't have to accept just because we don't want to lose that person. It's a lot of people trading in a lot of valuable things for good sex. And it's a bad proposition. It's a bad proposition. You mean I could be a complete and total dirtbag as long as I'm giving it to you right? As long as you're getting it right? The truth of the matter is, the more emotionally connected you become to a person, the more it actually drains you when you have sex with that individual, when that's all that you're getting from them. The more connected you are, the more hooked you are, the more you want that person, the more you want to be with that person. When you sleep with that person and they gave you the freaking business, when they get out the bed and leave you there hanging, and you realize that that person is not staying with you, and that person does not truly care about you, and that person does not really value the gift that you just gave, you're actually getting out the bed even emptier than you were when you came in. So you went into the situation looking to be filled. While you were in the situation, the sexual engagement, while you were in it, you started to feel like you were filled because it was so good. But as soon as the ride is over, you feel even more empty than you did when you came in to it. Exactly, Ram, because everything is fake. Everything is fake. The kissing, the sounds, everything. I'm telling you, y'all with these people who are professionals at making you feel like it's love when it's not. Professionals of making you feel like it's love when it's not. Putting on in the Ritz. And when you get out of that bed or off that kitchen counter, the dining room table, or the floor, wherever you was at, the back of the car, some of y'all smashing and dashing in the back of the car. Somebody who you really want, who you in a situationship, you hoping to graduate out the car into the bed. But it ain't never gonna happen because they don't respect you. Some of y'all hoping to graduate from the car to the bed. You just trying to get into the house. Trying to graduate from the nighttime to the daytime. It ain't gonna happen. Trying to graduate from the acquaintance to the girlfriend or the boyfriend. Trying to graduate from a text message to a 30-minute phone call, and it ain't gonna happen. Trying to graduate from the side piece to the main thing, and it ain't gonna happen. Why? Because there's no respect there. And that's just And that's just being blunt and honest. That's just being blunt and honest. Yeah, you just keep on hoping. Hey, you just keep on hoping. Keep on hoping and believing. And you be hoping right there in the back of that car for the next 1, 2, 3, 4 years. You be hoping until you see them wedding pictures come up. And you be like, damn, I didn't even know you was getting married. I didn't even know you was engaged. So you just keep on hoping. Y'all better take control. And the person you mess around with be like, oh, it ain't that serious. And you just keep on hoping and believing. But just know that I ain't saying it to pick on you. I'm saying it because I want you to liberate yourself from that situation. I want you to liberate yourself. I want you to free yourself, because you never know what you're missing out on. Everybody who found the person who they spending the rest of their life with, the person who they in love with, they had a chance encounter. They met somewhere and it just started with a hello. But that would have never happened if they was caught up with somebody who's committed to wasting their time. You committed to somebody who committed to wasting your time, you're gonna miss out on what's really for you, on something good. Feel like I lucked up. And see, here's the thing. Men know that you ain't gonna run up and tell his wife or his good. They know you're not gonna tell. Cause y'all be thinking too much about hurting the other girl feeling. You don't want to come across as a home wrecker. So he used that against you. Yeah. They know you're not gonna tell. Y'all could be Facebook friends and Instagram friends. They know you're not gonna tell. Cause why? If you tell, that means you ain't never got a chance with him again. Some will tell. Now, don't get it twisted. Some will tell, but many will not tell. And a guy know who ain't. He knows. Some people would rather settle for just a piece of a person instead of the hope. And that is because they are starving. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to get off. Oh, when you starving for love, you will accept it from anywhere. All y'all saying you won't cheat. You saying you wouldn't be with somebody else, husband or wife. Yeah, okay. Get to the point where you starving. Get to the point where you start. You saying that you won't allow yourself to be played. You won't allow this. You won't allow that. Okay. Allow yourself to get to a place where you starving. Everything look good. You ever really legit been? I was in Iraq. I was starving before. You know, things really start looking good when you starving. When you desperate, when you that love hungry, things really, okay, what's up, Air Force? I see you. Things really start looking good. I remember when I was in Iraq, I hadn't seen a woman. Actually, I'm going to tell you 2 quick stories. When I was in Iraq, I didn't have what's up, Army? How you doing? When I was in Iraq, I hadn't had anything cold for 6 months. Anything. And I bit into a cold apple on the 6th month and I almost passed out. Tell you. Almost passed out. I hadn't seen a woman in about 8 months. And a woman who was like twice my age. Come on, y'all. I ain't even like this. I ain't even about this life. She was twice my age. She was not attractive to me at all. And probably not anybody else. And this lady walked by me with perfume on. And I literally almost fainted. Because I had not even so much as seen a woman. Nah. It wasn't that kind of party. It wasn't that kind of party, bruh. No, but I smelled like her scent. The smell of a woman. It was just like, man, I literally was just like, oh, she smells so good. Oh, she smells so good. So when you starving, when you allow yourself to get to the point where you starving, trust me, a lot of stuff start looking good. And a man, I told y'all before, a man be like, I smell desperation on her. He could smell it from a mile away. If a man was on the Animal Planet and somebody was narrating, it'd be like, the man can smell her desperation from a mile away. He hunts in the woods with his heads down, seeking the prey before he pounces at her. Yo, when dudes know that you're desperate, they don't even hide it. They just right up on you. They just like, what's up? Because they know what time it is. They know they gonna get you. All right, y'all. Remember, every decision that you make is either gonna take you one step closer to your goals and your dreams, or one step farther away. So make sure that you're always making good decisions. All right. So until next time, everybody continue to push through. Hotep.